welcome to Amanda's Crafty Corner. I am Amanda and this is my Crafty Corner. Well, I figured we would work more on my comfortable breakfast using my lovely stand and frame from Painting Fairy. And as I discussed last Friday, I am working on this black circle surrounded by green, and it is a mixed stitch. So for their DMC it is 1 and 2, so it makes like this grayish white color. I'm not 100% sure, since I don't know what the DMC actually is. I just know it's DMC 1 and 2. So that's what I'm going with. And like I said, I like working from the bottom left and making my way across so that I can slowly get the bottom done. That's just me though. Everybody does what they like to do best. But anyways, welcome, 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 my lovelies. Welcome old, welcome new. If you have not subscribed, please, please, please think about hitting that subscription button. Also, don't forget to hit the bell so you're notified every time I have a video, a post, or what have you. Once again, this is from Painting Fairy. I'm super excited for this. I'm loving this cross stitch. I have not worked on it much just because I've been working on so many others. The only thing that stinks is I keep getting it caught on this piece here that holds the frame in place, but I will learn as I go. I did move the frame a little bit over just because of where this was originally. It was by the bar. You can hear me clinking on it. And yeah, so I am recording this on a Tuesday night. You'll get this on Friday morning. So I hope everybody's week has been okay. I hope for those that are in Ontario and Alberta, you enjoyed our long weekend, because Monday was Heritage Day for Alberta, and then as I said, sorry, I'm rubbing against something. I don't know what it is. Just ignore it. But for us, they just called it a civic holiday. So some people had it off, some people didn't. It's just the way that it goes. But yeah, I had it off. Unfortunately, we couldn't really do much because we kept getting the warnings because of the fires in Northern Ontario and Manitoba. So our air quality kind of was poop. So we could not really do much outside. I think the most we stayed was maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours tops. But with my diabetes and the way that I react to stuff, I'm like, nope. No, no, no. I am staying inside, and I don't do well in the heat. That's what I was trying to say to everybody last week. I don't do well in the heat. You will see me passed out on the ground if it is too hot, because my body just is like, no thank you. Get me in the cold, but not too cold, because I don't do well in the cold either. Like I said last week, 22 degrees is like my ideal temperature. I'm a weirdo. You're gonna learn that. I'm a wackadoodle. This video is not going to be an hour long. I just thought we would do a quick stitch with me. Trying to do this get this video out for you every Friday. Does anybody have this kit yet? If not, please, please, please go and get it. The link will be in the description box below, as I always do, because that is me. I'm also making sure that my camera doesn't freeze again, like it did for my unboxing of Ambolite and I think it's our fall or our autumn. I don't know. It's a cute cross stitch. I really like it. The only complaint I have with the Ambolite is on the website it says it's full stitch, but I have some half stitch in mine for some reason. But I'm going to do everything in full stitch. I'm not going to do any of the half stitches. Just because I was working in full stitch, so I'm going to continue it in full stitch. As for my Joy Sunday one, I'm just going to keep all my thread. Yeah, I'm just going to keep all of my thread in case I ever need it, because it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous floss, but one, it was way too big, and two, the symbols were a little bit hard to see. If you do check out my unboxing from Painting Fairy for the Ambolite, you will see how gorgeous it is, and hopefully you'll like it as much as I do. I am planning my moves with how I want to stitch this, because that's what I do. I'm just going to complete this box and go up. So, yeah. That's how I'm going to do this. I think I'll make this video probably around 30 minutes long. It just all depends. Because I am doing this on Tuesday, really, there's not much that happened. What did I do on Sunday? On Sunday, Sunday I kind of slept in, but not really. I tried, but it didn't really work out. So I made coffee, took my meds, and then me and Steven, or Steven and I, if you want to be grammatically correct, we played Baldur's Gate 3 for a couple hours, and then after that, I put music on for the both of us, and I ended up working a few hours on my Space Tree of Life, and then my Desi and Eve. So I got a little bit more on Desi and Eve from what you see, or what you have seen on the video on Tuesday. I also won, or I kept checking the auction, because this weekend was the Whatabiz auction. So I kept checking the auction, and there was like a golden baby dragon. So I placed a bid in for that, and I won it. So you'll have an unboxing hopefully in the next few weeks for that. And basically with that win, we're going to have our Dragon Saturdays again. It will happen in September once the little man is in school. I will be filming a lot on Tuesdays. So I'm going to get a journal, I promise. And I'm going to start writing stuff down so I don't end up repeating myself in multiple videos. It'll just be easier once he's in school, so I can record on like Sundays and Tuesdays. I know that doesn't really give me much to go off in terms of topics to talk about, but I will try to write things down, talk about work, talk about life in general. And yeah, as you can tell, I do record late at night, or late-ish at night, depends on your definition of late. I ate dinner late, so that's why I figured, you know what, I'm going to record for a little bit, and then I'll go upstairs to bed, probably watch something or read a book until I'm ready to go to sleep, because that's what happens when you eat late at night. You really don't want to go to sleep too early, because the indigestion is like horrible. And normally I would be putting the little man to bed, but he decided to act like a little snot. So, yeah. I'm also doing laundry right now, so I can't go to bed until that's in the dryer. But I digress. What does everybody think of this beautiful color? I know it's hard to see. This is a mix. There's two shades in here. I grabbed a number 1 and a number 2. For those curious as to what they look like, I'll grab it. So this is number 1. And like I said, it's like two kind of grays. One's like, I don't know, they're fairly similar in colors, but one's a little bit darker. So they have 1 to 9 as their own DMC here. And then, 1 to 17, sorry. 1 to 17 is their own. And then it starts at 150 for the DMC. I don't know. I like it. I think it's gorgeous. Will I order more from Painting Fairy? Absolutely. It just won't be for a while, unfortunately. I personally want to get Sailor Pluto and Sailor Saturn. I'm not sure what they're called on the website. I know their Japanese names are Setsuna and Hotaru. Again, Sailor Saturn and Sailor Pluto. I did find a Haruka, which is Sailor Uranus, and a Sailor Neptune, which is Michiru. So I definitely want to get those as well. Those 4 scouts are my absolute favorites. I know they're not everybody's cup of tea, but as a joke between my cousin and I will give her Uranus and Saturn because she loves Saturn. But we have our own little inside joke in terms of Uranus and Neptune. So I will have Neptune and she will have Uranus. When will I give these to her? No idea. I also saw a whole bunch of Hello Kitty ones that I want to do for her as well. I just have no idea when I would do all of this. It will be easy, like I said, on Tuesdays when the little man's at school, because I'll have about 5 and a bit hours from the time I drop him off and come back home on a Tuesday to work on stuff. And yeah, we'll see. And then, of course, my Sundays. But we'll see what happens. Well, like I said, we'll see. I'm kind of in a, I'm going to slowly sort out my schedule. Because that's all I can really promise. I feel like my stitches are nice and, like, tight. But you probably would be able to see better than I would because my chair's not tall enough for this. And I realized I should probably somehow bring this down more. I just have to figure out where I'm going to bring it down. I'm loving this though. I love. I also have to figure out where I'm going to actually put it so that I can record easier, because this dragging it across the floor and trying to fix myself, because like I said, excuse me, I have this, I have the table that I'm smacking, and then my desk behind me. I'm surrounded by tables. I actually have a coffee table to my right, and then I have another table beside my desk. Like I said, I'm just surrounded. I'll figure it out. Or eventually I will buy a real camcorder and use that, even though I don't like the fact that I'm going to have to, like, plug it in and then plug it into my computer and then figure it out from there. Because I use my webcam and a program. I use OBS to record, and then I kind of just drag and drop. I drag and drop to my, I use Wondershare as my editing program. So it's just one of those. But what's everybody else working on as they listen to this? I am trying my best to get more videos out for you. I really am. I'm sorry that I'm not super consistent. I'm trying. I really, really am trying. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's hard. I'm hoping as Little Man gets older and older, I will be able to do more and more videos. It's just, you know, he's small. He still needs me. He still wants to play games and stuff with me. So, yeah, like even today, so Monday, I worked on my sleeping fox for a little bit. I got the bottom left-hand corner one little square done. Although on a 9 count, it's pretty huge. That one I got from Dream Stitch. And then I worked today like a tiny, tiny little bit on the, what I call the leaf dragon. And I got that, oh, what company? I don't remember what company. I think, no, it wasn't Fan Cells. It wasn't DIY Choose, which is now Diamond Art Decor. I don't remember. Maybe it was VIP Cross Stitch or Biggest Craft. Don't honestly remember. But I've been working on that one a little bit today. I think I got maybe 50 or so stitches into it. And yeah. Just taking a look at the time. Yeah, this will probably be super, super short. I'm sorry. I will get this color done tonight. I will. I thought I would go 30 minutes, but no. You know what? I'm going to take a quick break, and I will be right back. Okay, I am back, my lovelies. I am so sorry about that. I know for you it's only like a moment, but for me it was like 15 minutes. I was just trying to get stuff done quickly because laundry was done. And yeah, like I said, this video is not going to be super long. Oh, extra floss. As I say that, I'm rolling away from my stuff. So like I said, my floor is slanted. I used to have a carpet underneath my chair, but I had to get rid of it because should have put the carpet down and then my desk down and then all my tables and, you know, that whole thing. So I'm kind of slipping inside and everywhere. Does it suck? Absolutely. But, you know, it happens. Do I remember what I was talking about before? Nope. I probably should have listened to that before I decided to record again, but hey, it happens. What you gonna do about it? I'm a wackadoodle. But yeah, anyways, so what I talked about yesterday, talked about Sunday. Today we actually hung out with two of the little man's friends, and I was able to give her, because it was a female I was giving it to. I'm just going to use my right hand. I was able to give her the owl, and she was super excited. I ended up having an extra frame that would fit the owl itself, so I had to cut the Ada, in order to fit it in the frame. I'm just trying to think. Okay. My hand's not in the way. Yeah, so I had to cut the Ada in order for it to fit in the frame. And the frame is an old one. And when I mean old, I think it's as old as me. I think it held a picture of somebody in it. I'm just not sure who. But yeah, I was able to put it in a frame for her. So she's going to get mom or dad to put a nail up. And they're going to hang it up on her wall. And I told them they're never allowed to take it out of the frame because my back stitching on that is, the back stitching is fine, but the back of it is horrible because of the way that I did the back stitching. I did not want to stop and start my back stitching. So I kind of jumped around a lot, which is fine. It's fine. But yeah, I told her she's not allowed to look at the back. I also ironed the Cinderella one, my cardinals that I'm still trying to figure out how to put together, my bakery that I no longer want to look at because it's actually making me mad. I think anything now, Joy Sundays, kind of make me mad just because of the way that it's turning out. I do have Joy Sundays that I want to work on, but yeah, yeah, I don't know anymore. Oh, what am I doing? Ignore me. I don't know how to describe it. I just have no interest in a lot of my Joy Sundays. I'd rather a Mona Lisa. I'd rather painting fairy. I'd rather things that are not really computer generated. Even though I love Yishu, I love Huacan. I'm liking other brands a lot more. I love my Watabiz. Absolutely love and adore my Watabiz, so you'll be seeing more of those. I'm hoping in October to buy more of these frames because I won't need 4 stands or any more stands. I just need more of the metal frames. I do want to get the one from Painting Fairy that it can go on the couch. Do I know when? No. Probably October. And you're probably thinking, why October? Well, because I have my little man's birthday and I have my partner's birthdays coming up. And I'd rather get stuff for them than more craft supplies that I have nowhere to put them right now in my parents' house. Just gonna move this over a little bit. Oh, I missed. Oh my goodness. I had started this one, but I forgot to do it. I have a half stitch in here that I meant to make a full stitch. Okay, I guess I am gonna quickly jump. Get this done. Don't know how this happened. It's fine. It's fine. My back will look pretty because everything else will cover it. There's no knots, so I don't have to worry about that. It's just all the jumping around. And normally, yes, I would pick apart every single stitch. I just don't feel like it right now. Not only that, eventually I'm going to find a beautiful frame for this, and I'm going to frame it and hang it up in my kitchen. You know how a lot of people have like Coffee is Life or any of that? No, I'm going to have this in my kitchen when it's done because it is yummy, yummy goodness. I forgot to grab a drink, but that's okay because I'm probably going to end this in the next 5 or so minutes, and then I will get a drink and head to bed. Actually, that's a lie. I put the laundry in the dryer. My toilet is acting up, so I'm going to clean and fix that, and then I'm going to go upstairs to bed. Thankfully, tomorrow... I say thankfully tomorrow's Wednesday, but I'm not a fan of Wednesdays. But I can nap before work tomorrow. Little man will go to Grandma and Grandpa's house, and I'm going to nap and then go to work. And then come home and, you know, do stuff. I don't know what, but do stuff. And then go to sleep. No, that's a lie. I put him to bed on Wednesday nights, and then I typically fall asleep with him because of how late it is. And then, yeah. And normally I would actually record this on a Thursday when I get home from work, but we'll see what happens on Thursday. Every day is different for me. I don't really know my ups from my downs anymore. I kind of just try to go with the flow. maybe when I get home from work, depending on what time that is, I will cross stitch just without recording. Something happened here. Hold on. Something happened here and I don't know what it is. It's the floss itself. Oh my god, the knots. As for what I'm watching, I still haven't finished Quiet on Set. I kind of started listening to another podcast in regards to it. I do want to finish it. And I've been rereading You Can Giggle, Pretty Little Liars. I think I'm on book 7, or I think I'm on book 7 or 8. I actually have no idea. I'm just kind of reading them. I bought the book set on my e-reader. So it has the first 8 books in one collection, and then you can do the other collection. Not sure what happened here. What happened? Hold on. Yeah, I'm talking to you as I'm trying to figure out what happened with this knot. Sometimes it's easy to take them out. Other times it is just not worth it. Not worth it. Because anybody who knows me, after a certain time of working on the knot, I will just chop it right off. Because this is the knot. Oh, it came out. It did not like hearing me say that I'm going to chop it, but I do have to chop the thread a little bit. Just because it's uneven, and that typically happens. Don't know why. After a certain point in time, one string is longer than the other, even though I make sure that they're even. But I digress. We're gonna do a couple more stitches and then I will be done. Well, not with the thread, but what just happened? Oh, I think this needle's about to break. This is what ends up happening to my needle. I don't know if you can actually see, but it's really, really bad. We'll see if I can work with it. Oh my goodness, it doesn't even. Come on, threader, work for me. I will more than likely break another needle, because that's what I typically do after a while. I break them. I'm the worst with needles. I don't know if it's because I work it too hard. I don't know if it's because I end up bending my needle threader, and then because I bend that, I bend the needle. I don't know. But it is what it is. I've got lots of needles. If I'm that worried, I have needles everywhere. Anytime I get stuff for 14 count, I just put it in here. I have a whole bunch of... Oh, did this break or did I pull it out? I think I pulled it. No, it broke. Then the eye of the needle broke. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Garbage. Let's grab another one. I think this is telling me, I think we're done here. I think that's what it's trying to tell me. So I'm going to finish this last stitch here, and then yeah, we will be done. I think I grabbed too big of a needle for this. We'll see though. But yeah, this is telling me, hey, it's time to, do what you need to do and go to bed. Yeah, this is too big. This is definitely for an 11 count, not for a 14. So, thank you so much for spending some time with me, listening to me jibber jabber. I hope everybody has a wonderful day, a wonderful night, a wonderful weekend, and I will hopefully see you in my next video. Please remember to take care of yourselves, love yourselves, and spoil yourselves. I love you all. Bye.